I need to do a follow-up video on gold. Um, Yesterday, I kind of showed you a little trick I use with RSI to tell me when an asset is in the advancing phase or the declining phase of an intermediate cycle. Um, Typically, in the advancing phase, RSI will get either extremely overbought or it'll stay overbought for an extended period of time. Most of the time, probably 95% of the time, there is a C wave decline into an intermediate cycle low, and this holds for everything, um, pretty much all assets, whether it be gold, stocks, oil, whatever. But there, it's not a 100% rule. There are occasions where you just don't get a C wave decline. That crash back in early 2018 in the stock market didn't really have a C wave decline. It was just one leg down. And it's as of today, it's starting to look like that's probably what happened here in gold as well. A B wave bounce really should not be testing the previous intermediate high if we were going to get a second wave down that makes a lower low. So um, when gold rallied up here to test this high, that was the point at which I think you need to just kind of switch gears 180 degrees. And at this point, I'm assuming that this is probably a final intermediate cycle low. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to buy immediately today and panic in. The bullion banks are going to try to prevent this from breaking out. Again, they still have not covered that massive short position they're in, so they are in a world of hurt this morning when this took off. So there will probably be some attacks today and maybe into tomorrow to try and stop this rally. But as of right now, this looks more like the advancing phase of a new intermediate cycle than it does a B wave bounce to me. So um, and this is exactly why I don't short. Bottoms can be tricky. It's hard to make money on the short side. If you don't catch the bottom correctly, then you end up getting caught in something like this. And this is why I almost never short anything. It's just easier to, if I think something is going down, either look somewhere else for something to buy that's going up, or just wait patiently until I think the bottom is in, and then get long. So as of today, we are cautiously assuming that this is going to turn out to be a final intermediate cycle low, and that there probably is not going to be a C wave that comes down and breaks below this low. There is still a possibility that this could form as a triangle consolidation. So there's no rush to jump into the metals just yet. We'll see how today plays out in the next couple days. If the bullion banks hit this tomorrow and we get a down day that maybe erases half of this candle, then at that point I might start to assume that we're entering a triangle consolidation pattern, and that could last for um, at least a month or more. So there's no huge rush to jump into the metals today.